The rivalry between China and the US for dominance over the world's oceans has reached a critical point, with both countries pushing the limits of marine tech into an attempted outmatch of each other. Recently, Chinese scientists from Shanghai have developed a groundbreaking submarine detection system that claims they surpass all existing global tech. Rather than relying on traditional sonar systems that listen to the sound transmitters through water, this new Chinese innovation focuses on analyzing the waves that travel through the ocean floor. Why take this approach? Because sound waves generated by ships and submarines tend to persist far longer and travel more reliably through the seabed. This gives the detection system much more to work with, increasing its ability to trace the origin of even the faintest of underwater disturbances. According to Chinese reports, their system has already proven effectiveness, successfully identifying surface vessels up to 1.86 miles, and with ambitious plans to increase its reach. If these claims are true, they pose serious threats to the U.S. Navy, especially because of America's maritime dominance in stealth. However, the story doesn't end there. The U.S. has been developing its own next-generation weapon, one that could instill fear in China. Enter the Manta Ray. The name Manta Ray has two meanings in this context. First, it refers to the real-world sea creature, the Manta Ray, a massive, graceful creature that glides effortlessly. Their remarkable efficiency has helped them remain largely unchanged for millions of years, making them a perfect model for biomimicry. The second meaning is much more technological. Inspired by the Manta Ray's elegance and efficient design, the U.S. Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency has named its latest unmanned underwater vehicle after the creature. The DARPA Manta Ray project represents a new generation of underwater drones, designed specifically for long-duration missions. It's meant to thrive in the unpredictable conditions of the open ocean, carrying out extended operations without the need for constant human input. DARPA launched this project in 2020, initiating a competition among major defense contractors to develop the best solution. Leading U.S. companies like Northrop Grumman, Lockheed Martin, and the smaller yet highly capable PACMAR Technologies entered the race. During the first development phase, each company worked on key technological components essential for building an endurance-focused UUV. In a surprising twist, Lockheed Martin was eliminated after the first phase, leaving Northrop Grumman and PACMAR Technologies as the two final contenders. By 2021, both companies were tasked with building full-scale Manta Ray prototypes. These prototypes had to be equipped with advanced threat detection and communication systems, highly efficient propulsion technologies, and the ability to survive in harsh environments and deep-sea conditions, all while functioning with minimal human control. Northrop Grumman in particular took the challenge seriously. Within 3 years, the company not only completed its prototype, but also conducted comprehensive in-water testing off the coast of Southern California in February and March 2024. These tests evaluated the vehicle's hydrodynamic performance, submerged maneuverability, and multiple propulsion modes, including buoyancy adjustments, propellers, and control surfaces. Additionally, the tests proved the Manta Ray's modular design. The prototype was shipped in subsections from its Maryland manufacturing site to the California testing location, demonstrating how easily it could be transported, assembled, and deployed anywhere in the world, all without requiring dedicated ship or submarine space. Once deployed, the Manta Ray uses an energy-efficient system that combines propeller propulsion and buoyancy driving gliding, much like its biological namesake. Most impressively, it can harvest energy directly from the ocean. According to a 2022 DARPA video, the Manta Ray does this using a retractable wave energy harvesting device, which converts the kinetic energy of water movement into usable electricity. This design allows the vehicle to, in theory, operate indefinitely, unless, of course, the water on Earth disappeared. Another key feature of the Manta Ray is stealth. When not actively performing missions, the drone can enter a hibernation mode on the ocean floor, emitting virtually no detectable electromagnetic signals. The radio silence, combined with its deep diving capabilities and low observable design, gives the Manta Ray unparalleled stealth advantage, even when compared to the most advanced manned submarines. These features make it an ideal platform for a wide range of naval missions. For instance, the Manta Ray can conduct long-term intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance missions. Equipped with a hydrophone array, essentially an underwater microphone, the drone can listen silently for characteristic sounds of enemy submarines. Unlike active sonar systems, hydrophones don't emit signals that could give away the listener's location, making them perfect for covert missions. Currently, the U.S. Navy relies on surfable ships and stationary hydrophone networks to track submarines, but these assets are vulnerable and would likely be withdrawn during wartime. But spying isn't all this machine can do. Once awakened from its hibernation state, the Manta Ray can take direct action. Armed with multiple payload bays, it can carry an array of weapons, including mines, sensors, and possibly in the future torpedoes or loitering munitions designed to ambush critical enemy assets. This makes the Manta Ray a multi-mission platform, capable not just of surveillance but also sabotage. It could, for example, attack enemy oil rigs, ports, or undersea communication cables, all while operating at depths too dangerous for human pilots. Additionally, the Manta Ray can play a vital role in logistics and resupply missions. It can covertly directly deliver supplies to U.S. forces operating underwater in the Indo-Pacific region, without the need for surfacing or port access, which would expose them from detection. This unmanned capability opens up entirely new strategic possibilities for the U.S. Navy. There's also a diplomatic angle. As the U.S. strengthens naval capabilities, its alliance in the Pacific, like Japan and Australia, also grow stronger. With the Manta Ray gathering intelligence, these allies can receive real-time battlefield updates. Of course, China is not sitting idly by. In response, it's been advancing its own fleet of large displacement autonomous underwater vehicles. One notable example is the HSU-001 unveiled during China's massive military parade in 2019, marking the 70th anniversary of the People's Republic. The HSU was a significant milestone for China's Navy. It features twin propellers optimized for long-range cruising, built-in thrusters for precise vertical and horizontal movement, and a large sonar housed behind its flat nose for detecting underwater threats. It also has foldable masts equipped with a surface-level sensor and small homing devices likely designed to locate specific objects. Beyond the HSU, Chinese state media has reported the existence of at least 6 soft-bodied submersibles inspired by the Manta Ray. Developed by researchers at Northwest Polytechnical University, these experimental vehicles have completed 60-day underwater trials and are preparing to go even deeper. However, while China's Manta Ray-inspired designs are progressing much about at their own capabilities, they remain unknown. By contrast, the U.S. Manta Ray has successfully completed major testing phases and is now in active discussion between DARPA and the U.S., especially on how to integrate this revolutionary platform into operational use. And the Manta Ray isn't the only underwater drone the U.S. is pursuing. Through the AUKUS alliance, a defense partnership between Australia, the United Kingdom, and the U.S., additional underwater drone technologies are under development, including smaller drones deployable from submarine torpedo tubes for both surveillance and strike missions. For now, the Manta Ray remains the centerpiece of this new era in naval warfare. Its design, inspired by nature and powered by cutting-edge technology, represents a forward leap that even China, for all its advancements, has not yet been able to counter. As the U.S. Navy looks to the future, the Manta Ray is promising to secure American dominance beneath the waves, shaping the very next generation of maritime conflict.